TLDR, my M29, GF, F28, ignores me because I took care of my mom on her birthday. TLDR. TLDR. My M29, GF's F28 birthday was on Saturday and she lives an hour from me. We have been dating for 6 months and she lives with her mom. She's Hispanic and I'm Indian. Born back home but moved to the US when I was 6. She invited me, her family and her best friends for her birthday party. But I got a call from my brother at 4 on Saturday morning that my mom is sick and she is in emergency room right now. My parents and my brother live 3 hours away from me. I texted my GF about my situation and drove 3 hours to see my mom. I told my GF I will be late to her birthday party because of this emergency situation, but she got mad and sent a text, "This is one of the most important days in my life. Why are you doing to this me?" Quote, "Anyway, I went to hospital and my family seemed so nervous and couldn't talk, think anything. I calmed them down, got them coffee, breakfast and was taking care of the situation as much as I could. As soon as my mom felt better, I drove back to my place, showered, got dressed and went to my GF's place. She opened the door with an angry face and told me, 'Since I'm your GF, I should be prioritized first. Remember this?' I stayed in her place until Sunday, but the whole time she didn't talk to me. I tried to explain the situation, but she didn't seem to understand at all. I sat next to her on the couch, but she saw me and left to another room. The whole time she was intentionally talking to her friends to make me regret, whereas I was sitting there alone with my phone. Her mom didn't seem to understand as well. She was like, 'You're late to my daughter's birthday party.' I don't know what to say." One of her friends asked her about it and he was like, "Is his mom okay now?" Quote, "She's like, I don't know. I asked her if the roles were reversed. Who would she prioritize and she didn't say anything. She doesn't seem to understand what I went through. Please advise." Thank you for your comments. TLDR. WTF? Dump her and find someone who understands that family emergencies involving hospital vista 100%. Trump a party for someone you've known for half a year. Oh, and she would do exactly the same to you if it was her mom. But would expect you to just be okay with it. A birthday party was one of the most important days in her life. Okay, I get that it can feel like that to a 6-year-old. But at 28, I should be prioritized first. Quote, "Yeah, absolutely. It'd be a major priority to get you out of my life. Your GF sounds like a horribly selfish person. Personally, I would break up with her. Also, how is a 28th birthday one of the most important days in her life? LMAO." Her reaction was enough to leave, but the fact we all know she absolutely would prioritize her mom in the same situation say so much about her double standards and selfishness. 6 months off. Don't make it a lifetime. Dump her and her narcissistic family. This is only going to get worse. I'm sorry, but no matter what birthday she is celebrating, she should understand that a family emergency comes first. She is allowed to be disappointed, but not to punish you or act like you canceled on her for better plans. I would have canceled my plans and offered to go with my partner to the hospital. At a minimum, I would have been calling, texting to check in, and the first thing I would have done when he showed up to my party, which I would not have expected after an emergency, would have been to ask how his mom was doing, not punish him further. I don't think this will be the last time you are expected to put her first, or that you'll see this behavior if you decide to stay in the relationship. This would be a major red flag for me. She clearly doesn't care about you or your feelings, personal issues. Any not self-centered person would understand that a family emergency such as your own would take precedence over a birthday party. Especially yours. Also based on her mother's reaction. It sounds like she was raised with the mindset of her being the most important person in the room. Plus you still showed up even with your family emergency. If she is not willing to understand that your family's well-being is a priority to you, as it would be me as well, then you need to move on up. Find a woman with morals. Her mom should have said, "Is your mom better? Thank you for coming here when your mom is in the hospital. We appreciate your efforts." Dump her. Dude. Find a woman that understands that health is before a birthday party. And who appreciates all your efforts. Not to be harsh, but it's your GF who is being selfish. Childish. And who needs to check her priorities. You should be angry with her, not the reverse. Yes. It was her birthday. Not a major one F28. But your mother was in the ER. It's not as though your poor mother has a stomachache or a headache. This was something serious and you were right to be there for your family. The fact that her first text was all "what about me?" speaks volumes about her character. She didn't even ask you that day or the next how your mom was doing and if you were okay from having to deal with it. These are not actions of someone who cares about you and wants to be your partner. She's not been supportive at all. Please take time to reflect on your feelings about this. Not hers. Major red flag. Family is very important and she doesn't get that. The fact that she never asked about your mom says a lot about her character. Please seriously rethink this relationship. She isn't a kid, but a grown narcissistic woman. I'd be pissed tbh. How selfish of her. Mom comes first. Man. Especially before a birthday party. Your GF needs to be told that your mom is your priority, especially when sick like that. And that she will be a priority when it makes sense. My reaction to her comment at the door would have been, if you think this party is more important than being with my mom in the ER, you and I probably aren't going to work out. That's incredibly selfish.
Fuck these people.
Drop the ungrateful wench. You stayed too long sitting on her sofa while she ignored you. She can date her mom since she has so much to say. Well, if it was me, I wouldn't have her as my girlfriend anymore. She has no empathy and an inflated sense of her own worth in the situation. NTA. She's not been your girlfriend for 6 months. So no, she isn't first above all yet. Plus family emergency outranks birthday party. If you had already made plans with her and you ditched for like a family dinner, then she would have a right to be upset. But you didn't know what was going on with your mom and she apparently didn't even care enough to find out if your mom was okay either. She's extremely self-centered. And sounds like her mother encourages this as well. Get out while you still can. Dump the drama queen. Family is family. It seems like you have a good relationship with them, which is great. You don't see that too much anymore. The most important day of her life. Really? She's 28. It's not a milestone birthday like 21 or 30. The fact that she told her mom on you at the age is ridiculous. Also the fact that you asked her what if you were in my position, and she had nothing to say, tells me she knows she's in the wrong but wants to be a drama queen about it. I'll leave you with this last thought. She'll have more birthdays with friends and family, but if your mom was worse off and you didn't go see her cause of a birthday party and she died, God forbid, would you have ever forgiven yourself? I wish you luck going forward and good health for your whole family. Your girlfriend sounds like a mean, controlling monster. I hope your mom is getting better. Dump this trash person and move on to better! Exclamation mark. Dump her. She's selfish and so is her family. You know, if her mother was sick she'd do the same thing and her mother would expect her to I would have cancelled my birthday party to go be with my partner and his mom in the hospital.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.